Hey look, now it's a stage I like. I'm sensing a pattern. And you know, I've yet to show off Strike Chain, so here's Strike Chain. As you can see, it's pretty powerful, and it can actually be used to grab objects. Just remember when you're using it to hold the button down to extend the chain all the way. Otherwise, it's a pretty piss-poor weapon. Oh look, it's the return of the worst hats in the world. I swear, I'm not jumping and dashing on my own. So you know what, that was sufficiently awesome. I spare your race, little bugs. Next on the list, though, is whatever race these platforms are. They will be destroyed. That was pointless. Okay, not entirely. It's there to introduce you to a mechanic that will be used later that is also pretty damn pointless. But I'll talk more about that when that segment continues. Now, across this spike pit and up this ladder, you will find the segment I was just talking about. Really, all you need the platform for is this, right here. You could ditch it right here and be perfectly fine. I think you're meant to use this to access an alternate route, but really, that's just a horribly inefficient way to do it. You can get up here just fine without it, so long as you still have Crystal Hunter energy. And I have no idea why you would be out this early. Bats! Frozen bat. Batsicle, anyone? Okay, that was admittedly terrible. The bats have been punished. Okay, so this is important. If you've collected all the items, go up. If you haven't, go down. Or go down if you don't care about super awesome bonus stuff! Hey, I missed! Well, this time I'll miss again. Ooh, you're on my shit list now, buddy. That's right, I'll hunt you even in death. Speaking of death, so many spikes! It's also important that if you're going to go through this section, you go through it without taking any damage. You need to be at full health to get the super special awesome sauce reward. Also, remember to use the flame dash as your second dash. Otherwise, you'll go flamey bye-bye into the spikes. Am I old enough to be playing this game?
Wow, you are so cool! I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy!
That dialogue has always seemed a little off to me. Kind of like a fan wrote it instead of someone on the actual game dev team. And for the record, I much prefer getting your superpower like this, rather than having to enter a code at the title screen like X4.
Shoryuken!
Which is also kind of an X4, strangely. And that there is really the last of the super powerful one-hit KO Street Fighter moves. Ooh, frozen bugs! Screw the Shoryuken, I want to freeze bugs. Have I mentioned that I like this stage? I think I have. There's good music and good aesthetics, decent challenges, and freeze frame. Freeze frame does not save you from damage. Why did I think it did? Anyway, as I was saying, I wish the last stage was more like this one, having its own visual style and music instead of just copying the last stage. And also being long enough that I can make that point within the damn stage, instead of having to wait until the end of the next one. Alright, boss time. This is a really creative boss here. Just like the others, Agil here stays true to his theme, doing his best to keep out of your reach, and doing his best to impede your movement. I like bosses like this, where the terrain of the battle is part of the challenge. There's a hazard in the stage, but I'm not fighting someone like Quickman or Pharaoh Man, who's gonna run around the stage and make me lose my bearings and fall into the pit. No, the key to this battle is keeping your cool or doing an exploit. If you keep climbing the wall and get above Agil, he literally cannot hurt you. Then just drop down occasionally to hit him in the head. Magnet Mine works well in this fight for fairly obvious reasons. You can aim it upwards and actually hit Agil. It's nice to see the game devs were thinking when they distributed the weaknesses. Oh, this cannot be! Master, avenge me! Very interesting. Agil has a master and a very horrible accent. More on one of those things next time. I'll give you a hint. It's not going to be the accent.